Hi, welcome to the Shelly Studio. Today I am doing an acrylic painting. This one is inspired by a couple of different Facebook groups I'm part of. The first one is Bob Burridge. If you know who he is, he does acrylic paintings and tutorials. Found him on YouTube. Love his stuff. So much fun. Last year I did Acrylic April, but it was inspired by Bob Burridge. He's not the one that came up with Acrylic April, but I tried to do paintings inspired by his freestyle. Anyways, he's got a Facebook group going and it's all about windows. So it's kind of like an online gallery. You share your paintings that are based around windows or inspired by windows. So that's where this idea came from. Now, the other Facebook group I'm in, the prompt was fragrant. So, yeah, that'll be an element I put in here at some point. Should I keep you in suspense? Anyways, so I started out with some, I think it was phthalo green, and added a little bit of blue to it for the back wall. And then just did more of the blue for the side walls. And I really wanted it to be dark and have all the light coming in through the window. And I think I mess around with this enough that that window starts to look more like a door. And I added a little purple and white here just to try and define my edges of my walls. Because I felt like you couldn't see them. And so now I'm just adding some yellow and white to the door, and I smear a little paint because I'm not patient enough to wait for stuff to dry. I just want to keep going. So then I catch color on there and have to work it out. I don't know. I kind of like the mixed colors a little bit. Anyway, you'll have to tell me what you think of my messy style. And this one I do quite a bit with my fingers, like adding marks to the walls and everywhere. Just to see, I liked it, so I added more. Make it messy. Anyways, I do a little bit. You have to tell me, do you like the finger painting? I see some people doing some finger painting, and I don't know how they get it. It's like, I feel like my fingers are stubby little things and are impossible to control. But they worked okay for kind of this kind of general sort of mark making. I don't know. What do you think? Okay, so now it is dry, so I'm going to take and kind of get the basic shape with a chalk pencil. I like my white chalk pencil. And I start putting some of the details in and decide it would just be easier to just start painting. I'm not very good at detail paint. Detail drawing I can do better, but paint not so much. I think I need more practice and maybe better paintbrushes. Someday I'll invest in some better paintbrushes, in spite of the fact that I have a million paintbrushes already. Anyway, so this is just white gesso. I am putting in the basic shape of this flower. I don't know the name of it. And yes, fragrant flower. Fragrant. I don't even know if this flower has a good fragrance. It's just a flower. Anyway, base coat with gesso so that the color I paint on there will show up over the dark blue colors that I've got going on. So that is what I'm attempting to do right now. So that was a lot of time with white. So this flower is basically red, so I'm mixing a few red-like colors. I have, I think one of them's cadmium red, and then like a burnt sienna, and some yellow ochre, just in case I wanted some lighter areas. So I know the colors are looking really orange on there, but they are red, and that last color I put in there, I think I just grabbed a little bit of my Dilutions paint in, I think it was cherry red. Trying to lighten and brighten everything a little bit. So of course it's taken me like 3 times as long to paint this flower as it did the background. And I like the background better. So I'm adding a little white, trying to make these look a little bit more round and less flat and one-dimensional. I was worried it would make it look pink, but it didn't really go too pink. It's really hard to tell. The color that this is recording at is not very accurate. Plus the light, my lighting is giving it a bit of a glare. Yeah, I need to come up with a better lighting situation. One of these days, maybe. So I decided to incorporate that color into the background a little bit. If you want to see it other places. So I hear. Anyways, here it is. See the difference in color? If you made it this far, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thanks for watching.